Rit. It's a very windy and wet night in Newcastle. We're heading to the Sandhill Arms, brand new bar opened by Wylam Brewery on the quayside. We've been a few times, we've been for drinks. I'll show you some footage of that. But we're going for some bait tonight. So let's have a look, see what it's all about. So here we go, walking along the quayside. So you go past the Red House, keep going up in the direction of the Swing Bridge, and that's where you will find the Sandhill Arms. It's only been open maybe about 4 or 5 weeks or so, I think it is. We went there the first night that it opened, been there since as well, midweek just for beers. But this used to be Offshore 44, if you remember that one. Let me know in the comments what else you remember this place as, or if you've got any memories of that place. Amazing job they've done in this spot though. There is some stairs to walk up to get to the upper level and to get to the back end of the pub. So just bear that in mind in terms of wheelchair access. The bar, there's loads of taps, there is loads of cask ales, there's loads of bottles, there's loads of spirits, you know, cocktails, a really fine selection of beers and ales. Really something for everyone. A few little steps there as well. Again, just bear this in mind in terms of wheelchair accessibility. The beers, like I say, they've got a very good range. They've got all of the Wylam standard beers there, as well as guest beers as well. In fact, I started off with a guest beer. I went with the Vault City Sour, the Berry Trifle and Custard Sour, which was serving 2/3. If you're not a craft ale fan, they've got Guinness, Estrella, they've got Thatcher's, Asahi, Peroni, and as I say, loads of cask ales too. If you're not drinking, a big range of 0% stuff. Nice big fire there. It's really cozy, this big back room here. Some nice little tables for you to sit in if you want to have some food. The food, well, it's the pies that come from Pink Lane Bakery that are served in Red House. Been served in Red House for a long time, and they are now getting served in here too. Both bars connect themselves. That's that sour that I had, as I mentioned, and Tuesday started with a half. So on the food, there's loads of little options for snacks here. Don't forget, if you are gluten-free or you are vegan, please check with the venue. There is wheat-free stuff on this menu and vegan stuff, but check with the venue. Onto the pies, classic pies, steak and Newcastle brown ale, mince and onion, some guest pies, they are always changing. And then there's the seasonal stuff, so there's like a turkey one there, as you've just probably seen there. There's just a mention there, as I say, plant-based, wheat-free. The whole system here is that you order a pie, then choose one of the different mashes or potatoes, chunky chips and roasties or fries, choose one from the peas options, and then choose one from the gravy options. There's also just things that you can add on the sides as well there, cauliflower cheese, brie bites, pigs in blankets, all sort of festive stuff, and also some festive desserts. Apple pie, Christmas pudding, dog friendly, so Coco did come along for the journey and had a lovely little time. There was another couple of dogs there while we were here. I necked me Vault City. I went on to the Sandhill Pale Ale, which is one of the cask ales. I probably should have asked for it to be topped up a little bit, to be fair. Tuesday then moved on to the Lucky Saint, which is a 0% as she was driving. Came the pies. I decided to go for the steak and ale. I went for the honey and mustard mash. I went for the minted peas, and I went for the meat gravy. Tuesday, she went for the festive turkey and trimmings pie, which is part of the seasonal festive stuff. She went for cheddar cheese mash. She went for the mushy peas, and she had the meat gravy too. It didn't state exactly on the menu how long food is served for, or the times for the food, but just to give the opening times of the Sandhill Arms, it's Sunday to Thursday, midday until 11 p.m, and then it's a Friday and a Saturday, and on a Friday and a Saturday it's midday until 1 a.m, so a bit of a later opening on a Friday and a Saturday night. This was a Tuesday night, and there's quite a few people in. Decent. We previously were here on a Monday night when there was a few people in, and then the other night when it first opened was the Friday night. The Friday night was when it was absolutely rammed, as you can see there. We're talking as well before about this being Offshore 44. It was the Hop and Cleaver as well, wasn't it? Can you remember that one? Let me know in the comments what you remember of this place. It's been so many different changes and stuff around the quayside, hasn't it, the last few years. Look at that steak as well, man. Really, really nice pies. Pink Lane Bakery never lets you down. The pies are just crammed with really good quality ingredients. The mash was spot on, peas spot on, gravy spot on, everything really good. Tuesdays was just the same. Her festive pie had, it says like all of the trimmings. It had like a pigs in blankets. It was like a sausage wrapped in bacon inside the pie itself. So it was really good pies, as you would expect from Pink Lane Bakery. Now, at the minute, this place isn't doing a Sunday dinner, and it's something I'm a bit interested in because, well, we'll always do the Sunday dinner videos, as you've seen if you follow the channel. And Wylam do an unbelievable Sunday dinner at their place, at Wylam Brewery in the park. I think this place is really like perfect for a Sunday dinner spot. I think they'd make a killing. But the only thing is, these pies, they all come out of the kitchen, the Red House. I mentioned these bars are kind of connected physically, the Red House and the Sandhill Arms, by a corridor, which we'll show you in a short while. There's some dog biscuits as well that we got for Coco's Tuesday polishers off. So I think the kitchen, maybe it's not equipped for Sunday lunches, and so that's why it might not happen, but we'll see. There's Coco just getting a bit of a scent of the pies, licking our lips. So this is, as I say, where we see it's connected. You go through this door and this takes you through a long corridor. This is the route for it to take you through the toilets, as you see. Straight ahead there, that's the kitchen there for the Red House, but it's their kitchen rather than Wylam's kitchen. Keep going down here, you get to the gents' toilets, and then as you keep going a little bit further on, that bit then takes you into Red House. So this long meandering corridor out the back there does connect the two bars. So as you can see, just turn around and that's Red House there. And this bit here, this is just the smoking area, but it's a nice little terrace as well for the summertime, so it might be canny out there once the sun comes back out again. Hi, so there you go, very nice. What was it, $13.45? Was that what it was?
Yeah,
$13.45 for pie and mash and peas and gravy. A couple of pints. Lovely bar, as you see in there. Doing an amazing job on it, like. Love it. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you don't already. Please do subscribe. Please click the notification bell thing so you get notified when we post new videos. We post a new video every Sunday at 6 PM without fail, no matter what. Even when I'm on deathbed, we'll be doing it. But I thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Roadworks, just navigate these roadworks. And also that QR code that's on the screen there, if you scan that QR code through the wonders of modern technology, it'll take you through our Facebook, our TikTok, our Instagram. You can email us, it'll take you to our website, so go and have a look, follow us on other social media if you want to. But more importantly, do the YouTube thing. And I think that's it. So watch what you're doing, take it easy, and we'll see you on the next one. Toodles.